For me, I've always seen the mainstream media in America as pretty much the same across most of them. So I kind of appreciate Colbert and Noah and folks like that because they're actually doing a better job of offering an alternative than the mass media. So it's kind of a moment when comedians have an enormous importance because it's out of their mouths, people like you, that the alternatives are actually coming into the popular awareness. And if it weren't for them, I don't think the mass media would be doing a very good job of it, to tell you the truth.
No, I don't think so. And, you know, comedy is basically about getting to the truth and offering up that truth in a way that isn't just telling you. It is illustrating the truth, using things that are of common understanding. And you can use hyperbole, which is blowing the truth out of proportion, to actually get at the truth of a situation, or a truth, something that expands the discussion, expands the thinking. And I think comedians are particularly well suited to do that because when you're making something funny, you're using your perspective to see, like, what is the, or at least I do, what's the absurdity here? Or where do these concepts not fit together? Or what is funny about this? How does it relate to cheesecake? You know, there could be any number of ideas put together to let people access the truth.
Would you push Trevor Noah or Stephen Colbert further in any particular way? Have you ever watched them and said to yourself, he could have done this, he might have done that? I'm trying to get at how you might be a bit different from them, even as you respect and admire what they do.
Well, one of the things that I thought was not necessarily their fault, but because they work for networks, I don't think networks want people to start a revolution. You know, I don't really think they're
That's right.
they're not okay. You know, they work, you know, Jon Stewart, Trevor Noah, they work for Viacom, right? It's a big company. There's only 6 big media companies, and they're one of them. There was 6 last time I checked. There could be 2 by now.
They combine, that's right.
Yeah, forget it. So, you know, do you remember when Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert had that March for Sanity in D.C.? Yes. Well, I went, and I was excited about it because I thought there might be, any good march has a call for action. They want to call on their senators to do X, Y, and Z, and they want to call on their other elected officials to do the rest, and they want to call on people to move. And it was really a show, and thousands, hundreds of thousands, I think, of people went to that. And it was really a giant comedy show on the Mall, which was funny. But I think what was lost there was the ability to motivate those masses, because Stewart and Colbert and Trevor Noah are doing a great job educating. But what is education if you don't act on it?